Alright guys, trying another clutch setup just to see what it does. If I don't like it, I'm going back, because I like that one. I ain't tried this setup yet. This is just something I came up with, and we're going to try it. So let's see the speed runs in low and high, as well as the RPM, because I still want to be able to cruise the streets, but I want to have all the power. I did a little trick to the clutch too. That's my secret though. Let's see. So guys, our 0 to 50 was 10 mile an hour, 0.8 seconds, 20 mile an hour, 3.1 seconds, 30 mile an hour, 4.5 seconds, 40 mile an hour, 7.1 seconds, 50 mile an hour, 13.1. So, and keep in mind, we still got the 40-degree helix. If I put the 45 back in there, it's actually faster than this, but I'd like to keep the torque, guys. I like to keep the torque. So not bad. Definitely a little bit slower than yesterday, for sure. I'll have those numbers right beside this one. So in an eighth mile, we went 49 mile per hour in 12.6 seconds. That's not bad for the way I got this thing set up. And I'm only running 10 PSI in my tires. So there's a lot of things that come into play here. I'm heavy. I got the cage. I'm heavy. I got just a lot of things. So these are just kind of playing around. So our run in low, we actually went 10 mile an hour in 0.7 seconds, 20 mile an hour in 2.4 seconds, and 30 mile an hour in 3.7 seconds. Total of 33 mile an hour. That's not bad, guys. Definitely a little slower than yesterday. Not bad, but I think I'm going to leave it here at this setting. This does do fairly well. I don't really care for the stock helix all that much. Not that it's bad or anything, and you can tune your clutch to make it perform very well. But I like the low end torque. I really like having the low end torque that the 40-degree helix gives you. And keep in mind, I am clocked. I'm not in the stock position on the spring no more. And yeah, so this setup isn't bad, and I think it'll do pretty well in the woods still. So, and we're going by this app. Who knows how accurate it is. So guys, with this clutch setup that I got in here, what I did, I'm going to tell you most of what I did, except for the little secret that I did. That's for me. But you can get basically the same results. 40-degree helix, stock spring, clocked in A1 position. You could clock it into B1, and actually clocking it in B1 would make them times actually even faster, believe it or not. But I like to keep a little belt tension on my belt, and I want to be able to have that grab and that go. So that's why I clocked it to A1 and didn't clock it to B1. I could clock it to B1 and be probably a second or a half a second faster than these numbers actually. So, and I used 23 gram Dr. Pulley sliders, 23 gram 3018. You can get those from www.drpulley.com. I may try some rollers. I don't know. I really like my Dr. Pulleys because I have such good luck with them, and that's why I run them. You can get a little better performance out of a roller because they have a little bit of less friction, but you gain a little bit more shift out on the sleeves with the Dr. Pulley. I highly doubt that they give you lower end bottom, but they definitely do give you more top end. And I could prove that if I wanted to go back to stock, but I already did it myself. and I'm not going back to fully stock and doing all that messing around. Just take my word for it. Ask anybody that's running them. They'll tell you. You get a little bit of top out of it. So I want to thank you guys for watching these videos. If there's something you'd like to see on this realm, definitely let me know, and we'll see if we can come up with something for sure. I might play around with the clutch a little bit more. Again, I'm not setting this up to drag race, but I want to be able to cruise the road, which the last setup with the stage 2 spring was just fine. I really liked it. I actually liked it a little bit more than this setup, but this setup is a little bit faster, like gets you there faster, and you still have a ton of torque in low range. And I ride in low range in the woods anyway, and by taking that spring out, I have no idea why or what it did, but it took my top mile per hour from 47 down to like 30 something. I have to look at the video because I wasn't paying attention to that. I was driving. But, you know, just playing around with your clutch, you can get all kinds of stuff accomplished. And I might shave my sheaves like Ron has, because that gives you a lot more lower end. So you could tune it even more, have more lower end, and still be able to do your top mile per hour. Have all kinds of low and still be able to do your top mile per hour. So peace out, guys. We'll see you in the next one. We're just playing around. I hope y'all are enjoying it. Remember, join Z-Force Nation on Facebook, and let's see those times. Don't PM me them. Post them in the group, guys. Peace out.